time for another Dice Tower review with the Charters family.
Hi, I'm Rich Charters.
And I'm Jenny Charters.
And today we're going to talk about a little game called
Biblios.
Biblios. Biblios is for 2 to 4 players, right?
Yep.
And it says age 10 and up and about 30 minutes of playtime. And before we talk about the game, let's explain the rules a little bit and then let's show the game by playing it, okay?
Yep.
Okay, let's come over to explain the rules a little bit. Now, if you can, are you focused in on here, Jen?
Uh-huh.
I wrote out some of these rules. So the goal of Biblios is very simple. Get the highest score in 5 categories. There's brown, blue, green, yellow, and red. Actually, you're supposed to be like a medieval monk or medieval abbot trying to build a library, but I can never remember what these are. To me, this game is somewhat themeless other than the 5 colors, so we're just going for colors. The value of each category is shown by the number on the die. So you notice these die, you never roll dice in this game. All you do is that shows how much each category is worth. So there's certain ways that I can take this 3 and make it a 4 in the game. And once it's a 4, I can make it a 5 in the game. And once it's a 5, I can make it a 6 in the game. So you change the values of these up or down by 1 at a time, and therefore trying to get yourself more points. So if you control a certain category, you try to make that one more valuable. And if your opponent controls a category, you try to make that one less valuable. Okay, so in the end of the game, there'll be between 6 and 36 points shared between the 2 players. Usually they'll be around 15 because when you start, it's all 3s and that's 15 points. Now, oh yeah, I just made this point. If you have a lot of green cards, you try to obviously boost the value of the green category because that means more points for you at the end. Now in this game, there's 2 phases. There's a gift phase because it's basically a deck of cards is what you're playing with. So in the gift phase, you divide up the cards. And then in the auction phase, you use the cards that you've received to buy other cards. So in other words, in a 2-player game, there's 60 cards. And you could just divide it into 3 piles like this, and you get 20 per stack. They actually have a more interesting mechanism for the game to divide them up. But the essence is you get 3 roughly equal stacks. 1 for one player, 1 for the other, and the third is the auction stack. And then the second half of the game is spent auctioning those. So there's the gift phase and then the auction phase. So let's talk about both those phases a little bit. The first is the gifts phase. And you'll notice that there's an active player. And what he does is he chooses and allocates cards. And what you choose is the number of cards you choose is 1 at a time, but you choose 1 more than the number of players. So in a 2-player game, you'll see us drawing 3 1 at a time. And once I draw one, I look at it and then I allocate it to either myself, my opponent, or to be auctioned at the second half of the game. Okay? And those are the 3 areas. You put it in front of yourself, you put it in front of your opponent, or you auction it off. All right, and then once we've done all that, each of us will have roughly 20 cards, and there'll be roughly 20 cards, or exactly 20 cards in the auction pile. And then you take that auction pile and you'll shuffle it, and then you will in fact start flipping those cards 1 at a time. And for each card that flips, a little auction ensues, and you take turns bidding until everybody passes except one person, and that one person pays for the card that he's won in the auction, and then you go on to the next card until you go through the entire auction pile. And once that's done, the game is over. So now let's talk about the type of cards. So if you can zoom in over here, Jen, and just take a quick look at this. I laid out the various type of cards. There are here the color cards. So you notice this is a yellow, a brown, a red, a green, and a blue. And you'll notice different numbers. So this gives you, I guess I should pick them up. This gives you 2 points for yellow. This would give you 1 point for red. This would give you 3 points for blue. So you can see there's different denominations in each color. And based on that, how many points you have total in blue is how many is what you're competing on, and whoever has the most number of points for blue would win the number of victory points shown on the blue die. So that's one thing, is these are the main cards we're trying to pursue in the game. Then there's also money cards. The money cards is what you'll use, or one of the things you'll use in the auction phase, but there's denominations of 1, 2, and 3 coins. And then there are what is called church cards. And the idea of church cards is very simple. You can change the value of these dice using church cards. So when one comes up and you receive a church card, you play it immediately, and you either add 1 to a die or you subtract 1 to a die. And of course, if you think you're going to be winning that category, let's say blue, you would add to it. And if you think your opponent is going to win a category, let's say red, you would subtract from it. So those are the 3 types of cards in Biblios. Okay, now with that, let's go ahead and show how to play a game very quickly. All right, to play a 2-player game of Biblios, you first remove 6 money cards. So 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s. And then you move, these have all been shuffled up, you move 21 other cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So now we have 21 plus 6. 27 cards are completely out of the game, and we only play with this many. Now the first thing we're trying to do is we're trying to divide this stack into 3 kind of equal deals. So Jim, why don't you go first and we'll show how to divide. She draws 3 cards one at a time.
I'll keep.
She keeps 1.
I'll auction.
That goes to the auction pile.
And I'll give.
Okay. So she didn't like giving me that. I don't know if you can see that, but that was not what she wanted. Okay, I'm drawing this. I'm going to show what I draw. And I'm going to choose to auction that. And then I'm going to give that one to Jen. And that's a church card. The reason I give that to Jen is she has to change these and she doesn't have much to base it on. So it's kind of a random change. That means she'll have 1 less card in the auction phase. So go ahead and change one, Jen. It's what is it?
I add 2. So
plus 1 to 2 different die, and then this gets discarded.
I'll do.
And then my last one, I keep.
Put a 4 here and then a 4 here.
All right. An early church card is always good to give your opponent because it's going to be a random change of the dice, and the church cards get more valuable the later in the game. Keep going, Jen.
Okay. I'm going to keep. Then I'm going to auction. Then man.
Oh, so Jen's given me 2 cards and they've both been 3 coins. So it's shaping up to be a good auction phase for me. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give that to Jen. I'm going to auction that, and I'm going to keep that one. That was a bad decision. Okay.
I'm going to give this to Dad.
And it's kind of like this drafting phase is kind of like, oh wait, we got to pause here, Jen. As soon as you give me this, I have to do it. So I have to do my plus 1 to 1 category. I'm going to add 1 to blue. And we discard that.
Okay, your turn.
My turn.
Oh wait, I drew this. Oh, so I have to add 1. So I guess I'll add it to
So we're getting a lot of plus 1s here. That means there's going to be some negative ones coming out later in the game, I think. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give that to Jen. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to auction that one.
Okay. I'm going to give. Oops.
1 red.
Auction. Keep.
Now you should note also that there's 2 categories here. These are kind of the ghetto categories. They're only most of them are value 1, and there's 2 value 2s for each of these. The brown and the blue are values 2, 3, and 4. So the values are higher here and lower here. Takes less to get a majority here, obviously. Okay, I'm going to auction that. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to give that to Jen. You'll like that one, Jen.
Thank you. Okay. I'm going to give this to Dad.
Okay, we got to
Keep.
play that.
Auction.
-1. So I'm going to take red from 4 back down to 3. Okay.
No, you gotta do 2.
Oh, there were 2 die on there? I guess I should put my glass. Oh yeah, so there were. Okay, I'm also going to take yellow from 3 all the way down to 2. All right. Here we go. And I'm going to give you that. I'm going to keep that. And we're going to auction that one later.
Gonna keep. Auction. Give.
Okay. Then I'm going to keep that one. And then I'm going to, oh, I hate to do this, but I'm going to put it here and hope this isn't a good card because it's going to Jen. 1 green. Okay, go ahead, Jen.
Okay. Going to auction. Keep. Give.
Okay, I'll take that. And then I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to auction that one. And Jen, you get 1 red. Go ahead, Jen. And I just want to show my hand. It starts to get a little unwieldy, but you can see kind of
I'm going to
what it looks like.
give.
Okay, now I'm going to give you a 1 gold. I'm going to keep that one, and I am going to put that one in the auction.
Going to auction. Going to give that to you. Oh, and I have to play this. -1. I'm gonna bring this one back down to 3.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to auction that, and I'm going to keep this one. All right? Go ahead, Jen.
I'm going to give, keep, auction.
Okay, we're getting close. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to give you that, and I'm going to auction that. Okay, so that ends the first half. So after this, you can look at your cards. If you liked the cards you had and you thought it could win you the game, you could pass on every auction and just go into the final scoring with these cards. But the idea is you use these cards, especially these money cards, which don't do you any good as far as victory points. They're only a tie break. So you use your money cards and some of these other cards to go after victory points. For instance, a big part of this game is you abandon color. So if I don't think I can get a majority in one color, I'll start giving rid of those cards to buy more money cards so I can buy the colors that I'm trying to win, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Jen, are you ready to go straight into the auction phase? We shuffle the auction pile here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. You went first, so you go first again.
Okay.
And by this stage, you should have a good feel for what colors you're probably going to go after because you know what you've been collecting and you hopefully have been watching what the other person's been collecting a little bit. I don't think we do too good a job of that, but all right. So now, there's 3 types of cards like we talked about. Church cards you bid money for, and the color cards, any of these 5 colors you bid money for, but if there's a coin that were to come up here, you still bid for it, but you bid on how many cards you're willing to discard, right? Kind of like Race for the Galaxy or, you know, San Juan or other games like that. All right, so this you can change the value of 2 different dice. It's pretty powerful. So I bid first because she pulled it up. I'm gonna say, I'll bid 3 cards.
You mean money?
I mean 3 coins, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, so I have to show her my money, and then I discard face up, and this one gets discarded, but I turn 2 die, so I look for categories I think I can win. Now the ultimate shame is if you crank up a category and then you don't win it. That's really bad. So I'm going to do
That's
that.
not a 5? Wow.
That's up to 5. And, oh my.
Okay, Dad.
I'm going to do this.
Oh, you.
So I already moved that down earlier in the game. I'm moving it back up now. It's a sign of a bad strategy. Okay, now it's my turn, okay? A yellow 2. What do you bid?
Oh, let's see. A 1, I guess.
A 1. Take it.
Okay, so I have my 1.
Yep, and in this game there's no change. So if she bid 1, she won it for 1. But if she only had a 3 gold card, she'd just give up the 3 gold, and that would be that. No change. Sorry. A red 2. Okay, I'll bid 1.
I'll bid Ghost.
3.
Pass.
Okay, I give up 3. And I take that red 2. Okay. A brown 2.
Oh, I bid 2.
Take it.
Here's my 2.
Okay, do you feel like your hand's getting better, Jen, or worse?
I don't know. My hand isn't that good.
Okay, 2. I'll bid 1 card. I'll discard 1 card for that 2 gold.
I'll discard. One. Oh wait, you already said that. Okay, I pass.
You pass? Okay. And notice the one I discard. Just a bit of an upgrade. Discard 1 gold to get a 2 gold card. Oops. All right. Jen, 2 brown.
I say 1 gold.
1 gold. 2 gold.
3 gold.
Take it.
That's my 3.
Okay, and you're starting the auction or turning it over. Okay, this is a +1 and a -1, so you can do either or, but not both.
Okay, I bid.
Oh, I bid first. I'm gonna bid 1 card.
Wait, you flipped it over.
Oh, I flipped that? Okay.
Wait, do we bid money or cards?
You bid gold.
Okay, so it's 1 coin. Not
Yes.
card. I bid 1 coin.
2 coins.
3.
Take it.
There's my 3.
You going up or down?
Oh, I have to decide?
Yeah, you have to do it right now. 1 goes up or 1 goes down.
Let's see. Okay, I guess I'll move this up to a 5.
Which one?
Brown.
Oh my. All right. Now, I flipped that one you said, right? So it's your turn to flip. We got to move move the deck over, they say, so it's less confusing. 1, I'll pass.
So will I. I also pass.
You pass, okay. And I take it. And 1 red.
1 coin.
2.
Okay, pass.
It's probably not wise, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Taking the whole deck over. 1 red. I'll bid 1 coin.
Pass.
Okay.
Wait, you forgot to give up your coin.
That's called cheating. 2 coins. Got so excited about that red card, Jen, I forgot.
You 1 card.
You bid a card. Take it.
Great.
-1. Pass.
Okay, I bid 1.
That's not good because now she can take it for 1. All right, that you can move anyone down by 1. Okay, my turn, right? Okay, a 2. I'll bid 1 card. Or what am I saying? You bid first.
Oh, I bid 1 card.
2 cards.
Okay, pass.
Okay, I gotta lay down 2 and then I get this. All right.
1 yellow.
Pass.
I also pass.
Okay. 1 green. Your bid.
Let's see here. 1 green? Oh, I pass. No. Yeah, I pass.
You pass?
Uh-huh.
I'll bid 1 and take it, but I only have a 2, so I have to pay 2 to get it. But I will take it. Okay, your turn. There's only a few cards left. Looks about 5 more.
Brown.
1.
2.
Pass.
My 2.
2 gold. You bid first.
I bid 1 coin, 1, but no, I pass.
You pass, I pass too. Guess we don't go for money, huh? We're getting close to the end. Yellow 2. I bid 1 gold.
I pass.
I gotta pay with 3.
Whoa.
I was hoping you were gonna bid. I was just trying to bid you up and you passed on me. Okay, I think I go first this time.
Oh yeah, I flipped that over for you.
Okay?
Oh, so I bid first.
Yep.
Okay, 3 coins.
Um, 4 coins.
Pass.
Okay, we never do this in our game, so I did it just to try it. I actually did a bid I cannot pay for. So the penalty is you get to draw any card from my hand.
Yes.
And this one gets tossed out.
Wow.
Okay, last card.
Great. Okay. I should have been watching where you're placing your cards. Oh, so I don't get it? Nobody gets it?
Oh, good.
I bid 3.
Okay, take it then.
Okay, there's my 3.
I'll have to.
I don't know if we get it or not, but.
Yeah, we'll clarify later, but take it for now.
Okay, so 3.
3. I bid 1 card. It's only good for
2.
It's only good for a tie break. Okay, take it.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what card I want to give up. Okay.
It's only a tie break, Jen. Don't give up your colors for it.
I don't think I'm.
Okay, pick a color now. Let's say you won. Yellow. Let's go yellow first.
Okay.
I only have 2 points.
Quite a bit.
Okay, you won yellow. Okay, green. I have 5.
I have none.
None? Okay, I take 3 points. Blue. I have 11.
I have 4. Oh wait, no. 7.
You have 7 and 11. Okay, I take 4 more. Brown.
Hold on. I got that. Oh wait, there's more coming.
Yikes, I have no brown. So it's now
That was a lot.
7 to 7. So it all comes down to who wins red.
And
What do
I
we
did
have?
not.
I have 8.
I have 2.
Okay, so the final score, 11 to
7.
7.
Dang it.
Okay,
And 3 gold.
and 3 gold. So our tiebreaker would have been tied. Now, just so we can explain one other thing, if we had tied on any of these categories, which we didn't, But let's say we tied on green, then we'd all look at the letters that are written down here in the lower right, and A would win. If there's no A, then B. The lowest letter would take that category. And then if the overall scoring were tied, number of gold in your hand takes the tiebreaker. And if that's tied as well, then whoever won the brown dice, or the brown die, actually that's the second tiebreaker. Okay? All right, Jen. So that's Biblios. Tell me about what your impressions are of this game.
I thought it was a good game. I mean, I really do enjoy this game because it's really fun with 2 to 3 players. We usually enjoy playing with just the 2 of us, but it's a really fun game because I love the dice. They're very colorful, and I love all the drawings. And it's a very interesting game because it's kind of like For Sale if you played that game. It's a lot similar to it, but I actually enjoy this game better because it seems faster and it works better with 2 players. Well, it can only be played with 2 players in For Sale.
Right, For Sale doesn't work with 2. It's only 3 to 6 or something.
So this is more for smaller groups and For Sale is for bigger groups. But it's a really fun game with like a lot of colors and auctioning and interaction with like trying to give your player the worst card but trying to get the best card at the same time. So yeah.
Okay, and yeah, my impression is similar to yours. I think it's very similar to For Sale. Both are the same in that the first half of the game you divide up the cards, and then the second half of the game you auction it using the cards that you got. I think the mechanism for dividing up is more interesting here. It's kind of a push your luck card drafting. You look at it and have to decide, oh, what do I do with it? I'll give that one to you. I'll keep this one or whatever. And in For Sale, you remember they just give you some cardboard money and you just bid your money. So it's an auction at the beginning. This one's more a draft at the beginning. That one is an auction in the beginning. But this game is quick. I agree with that. It's the art is nice, although I prefer the art in For Sale. For Sale has such a fun theme, and this is a more somewhat serious theme, I guess. But the art is nice and the colors are good. The dice are nice quality, although it makes you want to roll them because you never get to roll them in the game. But it's fun. How would you rate this game?
I would rate it, I think, a 4 for me.
A 4?
I do like this game.
I think I'd rate it about a 4 as well. It's a little bit more of a gamer's game than For Sale, which is a little bit more fun and a gateway game, kind of light game. And this is can be more thinky if you play it that way. Although you can play it very quick like we did and just for fun as well. So that is Biblios.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.